You might have the right education degree, you have a great personality, but you still are not the person your boss looks at when it comes to important tasks and projects. Why is that so? Why is that your colleague gets all the limelight and you are still standing in the row waiting for your turn to succeed? This personality development will cover the following points. 1. How to develop better communication skills that influence people. 2. Team building basic in your roles in a team. 3. Proactive body language that impresses people. 4. How to develop critical thinking. 5. How to be known and a problem solver. You're known at your workplace for being the best at your job. You probably have scored the highest marks in your college, but it means so little if you don't have the skills that you need. What I mean here is, do you have the skill of teamwork? Some of the most important professional skills can't really be taught in the classroom, and these skills are called soft skills, and they're more crucial to get you recruited than you think. What are soft skills? Well, unlike hard skills, these skills cannot be measured, but they can be proved. Some examples of soft skills include verbal and written communication, teamwork and leadership. One reason that soft skills are so important is that they are the key to building relationships, gaining reputation, and creating more opportunities for you to develop your relationships. Today I'm going to tell you what are some crucial soft skills to get you hired or to accelerate your career goals. Here we go. Now the first crucial skill to take your career to the next level is communication. Let me explain this further. Let's look at why we need communication. Both written and verbal communication skills are very important in the workplace because they help you create a positive image. They improve your chances of building relationships with your coworkers, and communication skills boost your performance. Whether it's at your workplace, or in your college, or in your department, you are going to boost your performance if your communication is strong. Now let's look at why employers look for this skill. Of course, workers are more productive when they know how to communicate with each other. It's very simple. If you can clearly express the who, what, when, why, where, and how of a project, you'll be a hot ticket, which means you'll be much in demand. You must develop your verbal and written communication, but you must be thinking, what are the ways to do that? Now I'm going to suggest to you some tips to gain this crucial skill. First thing that you can do is, you can probably join a public speaking workshop, where you get an opportunity to speak publicly and gain your confidence. You could also do this by watching some of videos about public speaking, and try to imitate those and learn the tips from there and apply them when you're speaking in public. Next thing that you could do is, apart from speaking, you also need to be an active listener. Active listening is when you wait until the other person has finished speaking, and really listen to what they are saying before you jump in. This is a very important and often overlooked skill of communication. But that's not it. Lastly, you can also learn to monitor your body language, which means to develop your ability to communicate non-verbally. This means maintaining good eye contact while talking, nodding while you're listening, and a firm handshake when you're leaving. These are just some examples of body language. You can again watch some videos on body language to understand how you can improve this to improve your overall communication skills. Now the next crucial skill to push your career is adaptability. Simply means to be flexible. Now the question is, why do you need to be flexible? Because things don't always go as planned, isn't it? When you plan something, it doesn't always work. Better thing is, instead of grumbling and complaining about how things are not turning up as you wanted, the best thing is to find alternate solutions, and this is what good leaders do. They find solutions to problems and not increase the problem. Why do employers look for this skill? Well, it's because the speed of change in any organization is so fast, therefore, employees need to adapt to the changes in the organization very quickly. Well, the way to gain this skill is to push yourself. That's how you can be flexible and adapting to the changes. To be an early adopter of change, for an example, adapting to technology without moaning is crucial. People can see you as someone who's capable of meeting new challenges. For an example, if you're in your organization attending training sessions to learn new things about your area of work, you can display that you are quick to learn, love to be flexible and adapting to new changes in your area. This is how you can develop the third skill of adaptability. Now another critical skill for your career is problem solving. Reason you need this skill is because when something goes wrong, you can either complain about it or take action, and of course, it's taking action that will get you noticed. Knowing how to think on your feet, which means to think of quick solutions or to make decisions very quickly. This is a very important skill when it comes to being an important part of an organization. Why do employers look for it? The reason for this is very simple, because companies face many problems every day and they need solvers. Their performance help them to sail through unexpected challenges. The best way to gain this skill is to always approach your boss with a solution, not a problem. This is how you become a problem solver. When an issue arises, sit down and think how you're going to solve it before bringing it to your boss's attention, and they definitely appreciate your effort to solve the problem even before bringing it. Final skill that I'm gonna discuss with you to take your career to the next level is critical thinking. Why do you need this skill? Well, critical thinking is essential to bring new ideas in the workplace. Critical thinking means to think about the positives and the negatives of every idea, and employees need to be able to think about this to be better problem solvers, as we discussed in the previous steps, and this skill will make you successful no matter what your job is. How to develop your critical thinking skills? Well, the only way to develop it is by learning, so find ways to learn. You could read the news every day, you could read books, you could discuss non-work issue with your friends and family members. The reason you could do this is to generate ideas, because when you discuss problems with others, you're able to brainstorm new ideas, and this will help your critical thinking processes. So, this brings the end of our session, and today you have learned the top skills that can take your career to the next level. Try to use these strategies that I've shared with you and tell me how these strategies have helped you. This is how you gain soft skills. Let me know what you felt about this session in your comments and which of these skills is most relevant to you. Thank you so much for staying with me till the very end of this session. I'll see you soon with another useful session. Till then, keep developing your soft skills.